want to talk to you about our Ask a Pro segment. So that's the segment where you can send in any of your gardening and horticulture questions, and we'll have one of our pros answer it for you. So you may be wondering, who are our pros and how do they get to be a pro? Well, we have a certification called Certified Nursery and Landscape Professional with the New Jersey Nursery and Landscape Association. So with that, it's a combination of education, experience, and testing. So in all facets of horticulture. So you can send in any of those questions and we will match it with one of our pros and make sure that we get the answers out to you that you need. So if you see somebody that has that designation, you can be sure that they are thoroughly trained and you can trust them with all of your horticultural needs. So I hope you enjoyed the segment. So Chris, you know, it's still cold outside, it's still winter, we even had some snow. But pretty soon, homeowners are going to start thinking about their yards. So whether they want things planted or they want some hardscape done, how do you determine the products that they should use? Whether it's pavers, bluestone, tell me a little bit about your process.
Yes, so on an initial consultation, I'll go to a client's house and the first thing you do is you assess the environment, right? Do they have any existing hardscape down? Is it concrete? Is it natural stone? And for me, one of the biggest things to keep a cohesiveness in the landscape is to duplicate that, right? If there's natural stone, if there's bluestone, stick with bluestone, right? If it's a natural rustic setting, keep it natural, right? Don't try to go concrete and natural stone and this and that. It gets too busy. Simple is always better with landscaping, in my opinion, so it meshes well, and that's usually where I like to lead my clients. Okay,
so, and I assume that you take the architecture of the house into consideration.
Sure.
So like you said, you know, don't try to fight what they already have.
Sure.
So if you have a traditional home, what kind of products are you going to use versus something contemporary?
So, good question. I mean, that's a tricky one because it kind of matters on, you know, environment settings. Is it a development, right? If it's a traditional kind of McMansion, so to speak, right? Pavers are okay, but if they want to keep it nice and clean, you can always go with a bluestone. I mean, we specialize in bluestone, so that's usually my go-to if I have my say in it, which I usually like to.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of your bluestone work and it's beautiful. And I know sometimes you use a regular shape
flagging.
Pieces.
Great, great application.
And then sometimes it's a little bit like more rectangular. So tell us about the different applications of that.
Yeah, so again, a flagstone is going to be a little bit more rustic, right? Curvilinear lines, something a little bit more organic shaped, whereas if it's more modern or more clean, right, we'll use something that's more dimensional, a dimensional bluestone, a thermal, something like that. Really brings out, you know, nice clean lines and gives a nice modern feel to the house.
Okay, yeah, nice. And then how about cost-wise for these materials? So
going up by the day.
Okay.
By the minute.
By the minute.
Yeah.
I'm sure, especially lately, right?
Right.
But how about compared to pavers?
Sure. So, I mean, contrary to popular belief, I mean, bluestone has always been, like a thermal bluestone has always been something that's been like top of the line as far as hardscape is concerned. Now they make pavers that are, you know, very, very similar in cost. The difference is when you're working with a natural stone, they say it's 1.5 inches thick, but it either comes 1.25 inches or 1.75 inches, so it's really artisan work to lay it down. Each stone has to be laid separately, so it really takes somebody, you know, some skill and some knowledge to be able to put it together. As far as the pavers go, they're all 2 3/8 inches, so you screed it and it's done.
Okay, good point. So a lot of the difference is the labor.
Yes, yeah.
And the skill.
Right, correct, yeah. And the time it takes to do it, so you can always cruise with the pavers.
Okay, well thank you so much for telling us about that, and good luck this spring.
Thank you, looking forward to it.